In front of me here, I got the best entry-level truck there is for the money, Ram 1500 Tradesman. If someone was looking for a entry-level, no frills kind of entrance into the truck world, I'd recommend them this. Starting out with the LEDs in the front, the fun thing is that I like to inform people about Tradesman is you might think, oh my gosh, it's the bottom of the barrel. It's really not. You don't have to sacrifice all too much between entry level and Bighorn. So you're gonna notice here, it's gonna be your Serrano green, much like the Bighorn I showed you guys with the night edition package that you still can get on Tradesman. Onto the side here, we got the 20-inch blacked out wheels with, of course, the Ram signature, kind of these wheelhouse linings, so it's not caking dust. You do have the option, depending on what package you go with, for these blacked out looks or the aluminum. You are gonna have the option for some Ram factory boards here, as it comes standard on most trucks. You can choose between those. Once again, blacked out wheels, wheelhouse liner in the rear, always nice to have. And one big difference between the Bighorn and the Tradesman, where you're going to start seeing differences, is going to be it's not going to be on your key. You can't drop this from your key. Simple press of a button, slow release still. I'll say it once and I will say it again, even though this is a Tradesman, it still does come fairly equipped. As you see, we love to see people have these, but it is optional. The spray-in bed liner, these things are borderline indestructible. Still gonna have sensors in the back. And then this one's gonna be the 5.7 bed. If you wanted, you could equip it with a bed utility group on the side here, much like a lot of Bighorns do have. Before we hop inside, I wanna show you what's under the hood. For the one I chose today, you're gonna have your standard 3.6 liter V6. For the common individual, this is gonna have plenty of horsepower, packing about 305 under here. You're still going to have your options such as the Hemi and the Hurricane, but this is probably going to be your most economical, get the most bang for your buck. Moving into the back, I wanted to show you where the differences start to pop up. You're still going to have things like speakers in the door, but you might notice they're not going to be up here, which you would get in the Bighorn or above, depending on what package you're going with. You're still going to have storage bins in the bottom here, but you're going to notice in your cloth seats while you're sitting back here, no 115, no USBs or USB-Cs back there. Once again, differences are going to be the name of the game, such as manual seats, not power, as you would get at least in the driver on a Bighorn. You're not going to have the option to upgrade to leather in a Tradesman unless you go aftermarket. You're still going to have things like a deep console here that goes in 3 different sections here, locking right there. And you're going to notice no wireless charger. Interface right in front of you is going to stay largely the same, as you can still adjust your screens. You see with your arrow pad here, make calls, whether it be cruise control settings right here, gear limits, it's largely going to be the same. While this is largely the same, you might notice one small difference over here is going to be the option to have a power mirror or not. For me, for this one, I would just manually fold those in and out with just my hand. Huge thing for Ram is going to be their technology. Despite this just being a entry-level base Tradesman, you're still going to have an 8.4-inch screen here, touch screen. You can still add widgets, do what you want, just no navigation there. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible. The technology is not going to blow you away, but they still want you to be safe. As you can see, there are going to be more toggles down here. I can turn on and off the sensors, tow haul mode, few USBs still there in the center, a 12 volt, and one big thing is your storage here on the side. I can reach my hand through that. It's not going to be a separate closed off compartment like it would in the Bighorn. As you guys are also going to notice, not going to be auto dimming, not going to have that lining on it. You're going to have to manually flip this up and down. And of course, can't forget the light controls up here. And standard on most Rams is going to be opening and closing of that rear window right back there. Without looking at the window sticker or the, I guess, lack of badging on the back, you still have the LEDs, night edition, premium color, hood scoops, blacked out badging all around, including the blacked out wheels. I bet you guys couldn't tell me that this is a 1500 Tradesman. This one's actually going to be the express package, so you're still going to have a little bit of the looks if you can sacrifice a little bit of technology to still do exactly what you want. Let me know if this is the best entry-level truck out there. I'll see you guys later.